Hello, welcome to PAconnect's learning series. In this series, we're going to teach you on cameras. I have Jon with me. He's going to be teaching you everything there is to know about the camera and the phone. Jon?
All right, so today we're going to talk about the Hikvision system that we use, and we're going to show you how to get set up remotely on the cell phone app. We're going to use a new app from Hikvision called the HiLook app, since the IVMS 4200 and Hikconnect are no longer available on the Android App Store or the App Store from Apple. So let's dive in and take a look. So here we have the HiLook app from Hikvision. So once you download the HiLook app from the App Store, go ahead and open that. So we're going to ask you to select a country or region. Go ahead and select USA, and then we're going to select the check box on the top right. This will save. Now you can either log in and make an account, or you can go ahead and add your device with the plus sign on the top right. Usually what we're going to do is a manual adding. IP domain is normally what we're going to be using, so we'll go ahead and select that. We're going to go ahead and name the alias, so name your business, your home, whatever you want to do. But for here, we're going to go ahead and just name it test. And for the address, today we are going to go ahead and use an NVR that we have installed here at the store. So we'll go ahead and type in where it's going to be our public IP address. You can get more information on what your public IP is and go by going to what'smyip.com or ipchicken.com, and that'll show you what your current public IP address is. And that is what you will type here. If you have a local address, you can type that there as well. The port number is going to be the server port number of your device, your login name, and a password. And then you're going to hit save on the top right. And if you're successful, you will see the camera number pop up and populate. From there, you can hit Start Live View from the very bottom. As your cameras load, you can go ahead and double click on one, and it'll bring it to a full view. One thing you will notice is that the quality of the camera may come into a secondary stream, or what's called a substream. On the bottom right, you're going to see where it says SD. You can go ahead and highlight, click. You can change that to a custom or a clear. Clear will be the full high quality of the main stream of the camera. Now you can do this for multiple cameras or a single camera. If you do have audio enabled, which we usually do not here, you have an audio button to mute. You can do a manual screen capture by hitting the camera picture. You can manually record video by hitting the video record button there. And you can also do two-way audio if enabled. Now the biggest thing that people like to do is playback from said devices. If you go ahead and hit the three dots on the top right, and you'll see a playback setting. Go ahead and click playback. So we're currently on this camera, and this is what it shows. So if you click the calendar date, you can go ahead and change your date. You can go up and down between January, February, and March is wherever you may need to be. So for testing purposes, let's just go back one day. On the bottom will be a 24-hour timeline. Currently we are recording on motion, so you can just take your finger and drag and drop. You can also take two fingers and zoom in on the said timeline to get a little bit more narrowed and precise timing on what video you want to record. Once you find a video that you would like to record from the start and stop point, you can hit the record button or the video capture button on the bottom. You'll see it highlighted. A timer will populate on the top right, and that's how long you can see it recording. And when you're done recording said video, you can just uncheck that. Now your video is saved. You can go into your gallery or your file folder, and the video that you just saved will be right there. You can go ahead and share that, save it, and whatever you may need to do with that.